18 years of age, the Italian champion. Looking good so far. Certainly got some momentum and some speed. Laurentis. Italy hope that she can produce something today. Italian champion in 2025, the bronze medalist in 2024, 18 years of age now. We normally have good performances from the Italian riders in these championships. We've got a big contingent of riders here. So we should see the arrival of Ushakova soon. She was 7 seconds down at the intermediate split at 13.7 kilometers. Rojas in the hot seat now for Chile. We go back to the race start and we should be about to see the start of Abigail Miller of Great Britain. 18 years of age. Very good track rider, Abigail Miller. Underway for Abigail Miller, European champion in the Madison, British champion in the scratch race. She's now into the top place. Her in time. Looks like Rojas will hold on to the top spot by the matter of a few seconds. Just wow, not a few seconds. 0.133. Ushakova brought back 7.5 seconds in that final run-in. That's a spectacular last phase.
As well, Zamira Ismailova, position 4 right now.
The Norwegian rider Gizinger has just gone through the intermediate split with the fastest time, an average speed of 47.585 kilometers an hour. She was the rider you just saw whistling past the camera. She's going so quick. That's an impressive performance. This is Elena De Laurentiis. She looks fast, doesn't she? Lovely style, right on top of the gear. Has to kick herself back in the saddle now. This is Abigail Miller. Great things are expected of the Great Britain team today in this individual time trial. They've got the rider going off number 1. Abigail Miller, though, challenged one of the Nations Cup. She finished 3rd overall, finished 4th in the individual time trial. On that day, it was Paula Ostis who took the victory. Abigail Miller beat her teammate Erin Boothman that day. Bronze medalist in the British Road Race Championship. A rider who has ridden a lot of the Nations Cups. Finished 4th in Clásica de Jaén in Spain as well. So let's see how this rider goes.
Total Energy yabazaniye igikombe cy'Afrika kizakina muri Maroc guhera ku tariki 21 z'ukwa 12.
Abigail Miller right on the front of the saddle, could be one of the favourites for today's race. Certainly identified as a possible rider on this course who could be the top rider. You can see the way she's riding, choosing to go from the left-hand side to the right-hand side of the road. Then she'll pick herself up and go straight to the middle here. Go middle road all the way down this section. Follow the lines and then get to the next turn. She looks comfortable. She's got those Aero Coach handlebars on, nothing left to chance, everything is dialed in. I saw her the other morning on the recon. She was one of the few riders who did big efforts up the final climb to just see whether she was able to go all out. So I wonder whether that will pay some dividends today. Beautiful Lake Kivu. So the Norwegian rider setting the fastest pace through that 13.7 kilometre split. She looks rapid. Miller right in the centre of the road almost, following that yellow line. That means she's able to just keep the momentum, and then she swings across to the left because she knows it's a little bit quicker. This is the Ethiopian rider we were talking about a few moments ago, Sigi Kiros. This is going to be a good performance by the Ethiopian. Bearing in mind Rojas' time, 39.975. She's not a time trialist, Kiros. She's certainly a climber, and on this course, when we get to the junior road race, she could be a rider to watch. Sprints her way over the top of the climb. It looks like she will be there or thereabouts in the top few places. She's found that last little rise at the end of a time trial a little bit tough. But Kiros is looking good. Spins her way in now. Clicks her way through the gears. Looks for the finish line. Finishes with the fourth fastest time.
A time of 28.28. 1 minute behind the best time. Position 4 right now.
And we'll be expecting Nigerian Godwin.
There's the current situation at the first intermediate split. Gizinger leads for Norway. Rojas second. Ushakova is in third place. Ushikova's finished second fastest so far. And the finish line is Rojas, Ushakova and Safiri, who are the top three. Abigail Miller. We'll get an idea from her at that intermediate split as to how well she's going. They've already seen great performance by the British riders in the last couple of days. I'm sure that is motivational in the team camp as she goes right to the left-hand side of the road. This is the arrival at the first split by Danshina, one of our neutral athletes. See what this time is going to be. It's a respectable performance. Second fastest time to Gizinger, who's just flying. 46.173 kilometres an hour for Danshina. Abigail Miller in a massive gear. Doesn't look like it's any effort whatsoever. Look at the shoulders. So relaxed, so comfortable. Looks like she lives on a time trial bike. She's currently doing 62 kilometres an hour. Trying to hold that bike over to the left-hand side. Go the fastest way you can. These riders will know every single little mistake they've made on a course, which is incredible because it looks like they're still going exceptionally fast. But they'll know any little line they didn't manage to take. Picks her way across to the right-hand side, picks up a little bit more speed. Lovely to watch this rider, the way she is dealing with this course. For Great Britain, of course, Kat Ferguson was the winner last year and Imogen Wolf was in third place. They also won the 2 years before with Zoe Backstead. There's a few big names who've figured in this race. Juliette Labousse, bronze medalist in 2016. The winner in 2015 was Chloe Dygert. The first time we ever really saw Chloe Dygert. Cecilia Drup-Ludwig, a silver medalist in 2012. Pauline Fran-Prévot, a silver medalist in 2010. Amanda Spratt, a bronze medalist in 2004. Lise Revol of France is underway. This is Gizinger. This is an impressive performance. This Norwegian rider is perhaps surprising everybody. We've seen some sparkling performances, and always in these races there is a rider who just comes to the fore with a big performance. Gizinger of Norway, the 18-year-old rider, a couple of recent wins. She won the Junior Tour of Assen. Coming into the line then for the Norwegian, she's going to set a big standard for everyone else to follow. Gizinger is going to look way quicker. Look at the pace, 1 minute and 3 seconds faster for Gizinger. That's impressive. Gizinger, the 18-year-old, top of the leaderboard now. She has set the standard that everyone else now needs to chase, and that's going to be hard. Our next rider about to go. This is Laura Five of Belgium. Big start. Gizinger at the top of the leaderboard now for Norway. That's going to be a hard time to beat as she tries to recover here. This rider has averaged 41.5 kilometers an hour over this course, and her average speed to that 13.7 kilometer point, 47.585 kilometers an hour, which is pretty exceptional when you look at the course that she's dealt with today. Very impressive. Some of these riders after the race, they feel a little bit claustrophobic, need to get the helmet off, the skin suit down, because they just can't deal with the heat. Back out on the course now with Abigail Miller. 10 kilometers to go. Here's the arrival of Liliana Edwards at the intermediate split for the United States of America. The start now of the next rider. This is the Italian, Chantal Pegolo. She looks very focused. 18 years of age, the bronze medalist in the Italian Championships. Not many riders left to go. Only 8 riders left to start. Abigail Miller still working well. So third fastest time for Edwards to that split, 32 seconds down. She needs a really good climb. Clearly Gizinger rode that climb superbly. Danshina is second fastest to that split, and Edwards third fastest. Burenkova's gone through with a 9th fastest time. "39 riders have started, 20 have finished, 19 riders still out on the course." We've only got 8 riders left to roll down that ramp. Abigail Miller continues with this tempo. Now, it used to be the juniors were on restricted gears. That is no longer the case. So able to choose whatever gears they want to be on, and that's showing in the speeds that we're seeing. Some of the strong riders are able to just produce top speeds. Miller pulling herself right forward in the saddle now. 43 kilometers an hour. This is one of the tough little sections. She's never really relented from this position or this pace, has she? The arrival of the next rider to the intermediate split. This is Rus Muller. This is a great performance by the Dutch rider, just outside the time of Gizinger. Maybe the second fastest time. So Rus Muller goes through. Second fastest time, average speed 47.203 kilometers an hour. Thais Poirier of France, been a tough ride for her today. This has been a difficult time trial. Maybe better suited to the road race. Many of these riders will prefer that. Thais Poirier, fifth fastest time for the French rider.
2 minutes, 1 set.
Abigail Miller chasing the time of Gizinger. The top three at the moment are Norway, Chile and Ukraine. That head doesn't even move, does it? When she's in full prone position like that. There's been a lot of hours on this time trial bike when you look at the way this rider is so drilled. The question is, does it translate to speed and a fast time? It's looking pretty good. It's hard to tell. She's got 2 kilometers to go to the intermediate split. She's going to be there in the ballpark of the fastest rider so far. Helena de Laurentiis, not her day, fifth fastest time. Maria Yelkina, 18 years of age, Asian champion, bound to start. Only 5 riders left to go after this. Closing in now on this intermediate split point. Then we'll get an idea of how this rider is going in comparison to Gizinger. The arrival of Danshina, fourth fastest time. She lost a significant amount of time on the final climb. She was 31 seconds down. She ends up 1:10 down 4 kilometers later. This rider is going to be about third fastest through the intermediate split. So Abigail Miller goes through. And she is going to be 20-odd seconds down, 23 down, third fastest time for the British rider. Top three then, Gizinger, Muller of the Netherlands and Abigail Miller of Great Britain. They're the top places. Danshina in fourth, but she lost a lot of time on the final climb. This course is asking a few questions now of these riders. This is Yelkina. And those pedals spinning over well. Maria Yelkina of Kazakhstan. Those familiar colours that we're so used to of the Astana team. the advertising around this course. This is Lise Revolt. As we come back here to the intermediate split, this is the Polish rider, Orachinska. Third fastest time, 23.44 seconds down. The Canadian rider, one of the favourites, 10th last year, Sydney Swerenga, is about to go. Rolls down the ramp and gets started. Swerenga's the Canadian champion, 2 years running. A lot expected of her on this course. 3 riders left to go.
Last but not least, number 1.
Liliana Edwards going well.
World champion.
You need to leave something in the tank for this final climb. That is where this race is won and lost. You're seeing riders lose 40 seconds on this climb to the current leader, who's just been consistent all the way through. To win this race, you've got to average over 41.5 kilometers an hour, and I'm wondering which rider in these riders has a 41.5 kilometer an hour average speed in their legs. It's going to be a big ask. Gizinger is the rider who has motored her way around this course. Looks superb for the entire length of it. Liliana Edwards arriving now, chasing a top place. It's going to be a difficult one, but let's see whether she can get into the silver medal position with this performance. She pedals her way towards the line now. Still has got some power in those legs. Great performance by Liliana Edwards. Second fastest time.
For the champion of the United
Gizinger leads then from Liliana Edwards from Rojas. Lise Revolt out on the course. Right, so riding this Groupama FDJ bike, or the FDJ Suez team bike. Wonder if that gives away where she's going next. Silver medalist in the road race and the time trial of France. We go back then to the start. Megan Aarons has already started for the Netherlands. This is Paula Ostis, 7th last year. The penultimate rider to go. Ostis is underway for Spain. One of the favourites, rides for the Movistar team, signed a contract till the end of 2028.
Then now let's see, another maybe 250 meters to go.
Now a teammate of Kat Ferguson, the Norwegian still sitting there. Roos Muller trying to come in then to set the fastest time.
Silver medalist this year.
It's going to be a long, long wait for Gizinger.
Will that be the new best time? She is going out of the saddle. She is fighting at the last.
This is a good performance. Can Roos Muller get there and go into the hot seat for the Netherlands? This is a tough end to this time trial, as we know. This is going to be very, very tight. Roos Muller chasing the fastest time. Can she get there? The time is going to go past. Gizinger is still going to lead. A little smile breaks out on the face. Chasing the second place ride now, Roos Muller of the Netherlands. Second fastest time, 9.97 seconds down. The final rider about to start. European time trial champion, European champion on the track in the Madison World Madison champion on the track. Erin Boothman is underway. Our final rider starts. Now it remains to be seen in around about 26 minutes time who is going to win. Abigail Miller having gear problems. This is not good news for her. You can see that gear spinning. It doesn't sound good. She's having a few issues here. This is Lydia Cusack, USA champion. Looks good. Keeping that nose right down as close to those bars as possible. Lydia Cusack looking strong. 9th in the Ceratisit Women Junior race recently. Also rode Overijssel, which she won. She was 7th in Wardsley Ladies Challenge. 4th in the National Championship road race. Abigail Miller reaches the top of the climb. That looks like it's been a very, very hard rise there. So Abigail Miller clicks her way through the gears now. Can she find a little bit more speed? Lydia Cusack looking strong. 12.4 kilometres to go. Riding at 64 kilometres an hour right now. So all our key riders are out on the course. We didn't see Megan Aarons start. She was 9th last year for the Netherlands. 54 kilometres an hour for Lydia Cusack. She started her season in Italy at Trofeo Binda, the Nations Cup. She's been back and forward to the United States. She's ridden quite a lot in Belgium. But this is Abigail Miller. And she doesn't have the pace in her legs now. You can see she's cracked a little bit on this climb. Gizinger has really given everybody a very, very tough time to chase. Abigail Miller looked so smooth out on the course until she's reached this final climb. Picks those knees up now, tries to chase to get inside the medals at the moment. It's Gizinger, Muller and Edwards, the current standings. You just need to give everything you can to just see if you can find a little bit more pace. Abigail Miller almost at the line now, but it seems like it is a never-ending road. She's going to be just outside the medal positions. Abigail Miller just inside the medals at the moment, 3rd fastest time.
54 seconds behind the leader.
So it's Gizinger, Muller and Miller, the top 3 places now. This is Okruszyńska of Poland, who set a good time at the bottom of this climb. 3rd fastest time she was at. She's not going to be beating the time of Gizinger. Let's see whether she can get a little bit of a swoop across the road there. It shows just how difficult this is, because she's so on her limit. She has nothing left as she just, the bike moved right across the road. Okruszyńska of Poland chasing the time of at least 3rd place of Abigail Miller. Okruszyńska. Looks like it might be a good time for 3rd place. All over the road, but 29 seconds down, 3rd fastest time for Okruszyńska.
That's how the standings look, with Gizinger in the hot seat.
5 of Belgium has gone through the split with the 7th fastest time. Revol of France has gone through with the 13th fastest time. We're getting down to the last few riders, and right now Gizinger is the rider who has put herself in the hot seat. Here's the arrival of Chantal Pagolo, the Italian rider, reaching the intermediate split. 5th fastest time for her. '11th last year, Lydia Cusack. She got the speed in the legs this time to get herself a medal. Another year on, another year of power. Clearly she's in good form right now after winning that race in Overijse a few weeks ago. She beat the likes of Okrzyńska, she beat all the top junior women riders. Finding the gear, clicking the way through. A reminder of our finish situation. So we get ready for the arrival of the last few riders. It won't be long now until we know who is the junior world champion. Thanks very much for joining us. If you'd like to be in touch, at @McCrossan. Don't forget to follow at UCI_cycling. This is Swerenga. Has she got the speed in her legs today? One of the top-ranked riders in junior. Sydney Swerenga now win this title. The Canadian rider spinning away. Lovely position on the bike. The hands nice and high. The head as low as she can get it. Certainly seems to be picking up that tempo well. Ismailova has gone through with the 8th fastest time, 46.031 kilometres an hour, 34 seconds down on Gizinger. There's Paula Ostis and Swerenga. There's 8 seconds between them on the road. And we know that Paula Ostis is an exceptional rider. Let's see if she can produce.
She came very, very close to a medal, Paula Ostis. That skin suit, perfection, isn't it, from the Spanish squad? All the little trick bits of equipment tailored into that suit. Interesting that the riders...
There's a aerodynamic quality if you make the zip short and you don't take it all the way down the back, weirdly. So it helps the airflow off the back of that helmet, down the back, creates the turbulence you need. So a bit of different thinking now in terms of Spanish skin suits. We saw this a little bit at the Tour de France with Uno X Mobility, and we asked carefully about why that zip was now down the back again. And Thor Hushovd No one is getting close to the top three yet at the intermediate split point. This is Sydney Swerenga, the Canadian. Can she bring home a big result? Canadians have always had some good time trialists. We think of the likes of Caroline Canuel, a multiple world champion with her teams. And I know she guides some of these riders at times on some of their camps. Swerenga looks comfortable. She's a rider for the Live Alula Jayco Women's Continental team from next year. At the moment she rides for the Growls Watersley squad. So she's been picked up by one of the World Tour feeder teams. This year she's had some good results. She was the winner of Occitanie. Second overall in the Tour of the Gila. And second in Trofeo Binda. This is the arrival of Sydney Swerenga. Sydney Swerenga, and Gizinger's time is still going to stand, which is incredible. She needs to make up around about 15 seconds, 12.31 seconds for Sydney Swerenga. Gizinger has rocked her way around this course. Third fastest time for the Canadian. She needs to find a little bit more speed. I think everybody's going to have to find a little bit more speed today, because Gizinger right now, sat in that hot seat, looks very comfortable. So Rusmula, 8.38 seconds down at the finish. She's in second place. Okrachinska is in third place.
Cycling on the road and
Laura Five of Belgium.
Of the French team at the Worlds and mountain bike. So, number 10.
Arriving then at the finish line, the Belgian rider. Going to be outside the medals. She's going to finish in 6th place. 9 riders left to finish.
Less than 1 minute.
The arrival now of Megan Aarons. Now this is a good time. Megan Aarons is chasing the time of Gizinger, one of the riders who was one of the favourites. She was 9th last year. She's going to be right on the money. 2.29 seconds down for the Netherlands rider. Megan Aarons top place then. She has eclipsed the time of Gizinger. 47.690. Aarons then, she looks strong. Paul Ostis, what is her time going to be? She should reach that point in a minute and a half. Ostis looks good. She's keeping a lovely cadence, isn't she, so far? She's almost at the time split. Time to beat is 17:14:18 now of Megan Aarons. Suddenly things seem to be changing a little bit. Ostis clicks her way through the gears again. She's on a mission this afternoon. 5 kilometres to go. She's got 400 metres to go to reach this split. Let's see what the time is going to be of the Spaniards. Another little click of the gears. There's the split just ahead. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very, very close between these riders. It's all going to be about the final climb. She goes through. She's in the ballpark. She's 3 seconds down on Aarons. Ostis goes into 3rd place. We pick up now with Megan Aarons, the fastest rider on the course. We've got one more rider to reach that intermediate time split. Megan Aarons heading towards this final rise to the finish line. Can she translate the fastest time through the split to the fastest time at the finish? There's the standings at intermediate 1. Only one rider left to reach there, Erin Boothman of Great Britain. So at the finish, it's Gizinger, Muller or Kruczynska. But at the split, things are starting to evolve. Megan Aarons, Gizinger, Ostis. That's the top 3. In about 40 seconds, Erin Boothman should arrive there for Great Britain at that split now. Aarons needs to really race hard up this climb with no problems. She's already on the cobbles. Lovely cadence. Dutch riders don't mind the cobbles at all. She looks comfortable. Look at the way she's riding. She is fast. Here's Erin Boothman now, arriving at this split. This is going to be a fast time as well. So we're going to have a real showdown on this final climb. Boothman arrives at the intermediate split. She's also in the ballpark. Third fastest time. So the top 3 with all the riders arriving at that split. Aarons, Gizinger and Boothman. So Gizinger does have a chance here of finishing in the medals, having gone very, very early. Megan Aarons being followed now up this rise. She's making short work of this final climb. This is pretty impressive from the Dutch rider. Megan Aarons, 18 years of age. There's the situation at the split. It's a showdown now between Aarons, Boothman and Ostis to the top of that climb. Sydney Swerenga, has she got it in the legs to come back a little bit? And Gizinger trying to hold on. Erin Boothman. Madsen world champion. A lot expected of her. She is one of the top 3 race favourites today. Megan Aarons goes past Holland House. A little bit more of a cheer for her. She's still looking good. She's still spinning her way up this climb. There's no faltering whatsoever by Megan Aarons. She's had some amazing results. She was second in the Tour of Flanders for juniors this year, second in Ghent-Wevelgem. Erin Boothman now, 2.9 kilometres from the finish. She's almost at the base of this climb. Then she needs to rocket all the way to the top. It's going to be a fight, isn't it, between these riders? Ostis is already on the climb as well. Megan Aarons. There's 1 second between these 2 riders now. Boothman is accelerating. She's taken back nearly 2 seconds on Megan Aarons, but is Gizinger going to hold on for the gold medal in that hot seat? Aarons looks to be slowing down a little bit on this climb. She was going very, very well at the bottom. Boothman and Aarons. Here's now Boothman onto the climb. She gets into the gear she wants, and now she starts to work hard. Megan Aarons, 23 minutes have gone by. She's got, what, 3 minutes, 20-odd seconds to make it to the finish. She's almost onto that smooth section at the top. She seems to have slowed a little bit here. Boothman is working hard. Can Gizinger hold on to this gold medal? 26-24-9-5. Boothman stamping her way through every single pedal stroke, trying to get as much power through those pedals as she possibly can. She reaches the top of the climb now. She's got a fair amount of time to get to the finish. This is Megan Aarons. She's looking good. She gets into the aero tuck. Now she's got 1,000 metres of effort to go. Looks for another oh, and a problem for Boothman. Coming to a standstill. Let's take a quick look here. Oh, she pulled her foot out. That's not good news. that could be the end of the challenge of the British rider.
So just when we thought the Dutch rider was losing the lead,
This is Sydney Swarenga. Coming up towards the line. Is Gizinger going to steal this gold medal away from everybody? She looks like she's suffering this last section now. It looks like there's all sorts of pain going through this body. Cusack has just finished with a 9th fastest time. So right now, none of the race favourites in the top 3 at the finish.
Won't be enough to take first place, but let's see.
So Ahrens, Gizinger, Boothman the fastest at the split, but we know Boothman has lost time now. Really bad news for her. Swarenga chasing to be in the medals here for Canada. Sydney Swarenga is almost at the line. Big acceleration as she sees the finish. What is the time going to be? It's going to be top 3 for the Canadians. Swarenga reaches the line, 3rd fastest. But here's the arrival of Megan Ahrens. Megan Ahrens chasing now the gold medal for the Netherlands. This has been a wonderful performance. It looked like she might have slowed down on the cobbles a little bit, but she looks like she's still got enough time to make it to the finish. She may well have just measured this effort to perfection. Megan Ahrens of the Netherlands reaching the finish of this Junior World Time Trial. She fires away to the conclusion of this. She smashes the time of Gizinger and goes into the hot seat. 42.5 kilometers an hour. There's only 2 riders left to finish now. She collapses on the ground. What a performance. That hurts a lot. Boothman has got herself going again. She's going to be furious at this. The foot coming out the pedal. She's not going to make it, I don't think. She's still got a long way to go on this climb. She was equal on time, pretty much, with Megan Ahrens. Everything was going to plan for the race favourite until she lost the foot out of the pedal. Maybe the pedal not quite done up well. Here's the arrival of Paula Ostis, one of the race favourites. Can she put herself in the medals as well? Ostis 7th last year. This final climb has hurt her as well.
we have to see what's going on. Now there is the Spanish rider.
Ostis, well, she's got a fair amount of time to get to the finish to at least get a medal.
Here is Paula Ostis.
Paula Ostis rocking and rolling her way to the top of this rise now. There's still a long, long way to go. She's got power left in the legs, you can see that. She's got 47 seconds to make it to the line to get a medal right now. Paula Ostis of Spain rides now for the Movistar team. Ostis chasing at least a medal. 37 seconds would give her the silver medal from Gizinger. Is it going to be that time? It looks like it may well be. Paula Ostis chasing the silver for Spain right now. She reaches the finish. Ostis does it. 2nd fastest time. The big question mark now is how much time has Erin Boothman lost by coming to a standstill? The race favourite, 500 metres from the line now. She's there or thereabouts, but it looks like it's a chase for a medal. That is it. The foot coming out has cost her dearly. Just looks down, stamps on the pedals, wants to just try and get every last bit of power she can out. She looked like she was going to be tangling with Ahrens for the gold medal. It's not going to be gold for Boothman. Now she's chasing the podium. Ahrens is going to be the world champion. Megan Ahrens of the Netherlands is the junior world champion. Now it's about a medal for Erin Boothman. Can she get herself there? 37 seconds is the time to beat. Otherwise, Gizinger is going to hold on to a medal this afternoon for the Norwegian team. Erin Buthman chasing now the final bronze medal. Ostis looks like she will be in the medals as well. Erin Buthman sprinting for all she is worth. It doesn't look like she's going to make it. Coming to a standstill has cost her dearly. The favourite was perfection until her foot came out. She's going to be just outside the medals in fifth place for the British rider. She's going to be so disappointed. Megan Aarons, the emotion breaks out. She's the world champion for the Netherlands.
Gold medal goes to Megan Aarons. Second, Paula Ostis Taco.
She didn't even make it to the hot seat, but she's going to be the top step of the podium.
First, Netherlands. Second, Spain. Third, Norway. What another exciting day started today. Third day.
A perfect ride by Megan Aarons. Buthman was there or thereabouts. It was going to be the top three we expected, Buthman, Ostis and Aarons, but Buthman's pedal just didn't hold that cleat. Fantastic performance by Gizinger. There's the result of the junior women's time trial. Megan Aarons wins. Paula Ostis of Spain takes the silver, and Oda Gizinger of Norway takes the bronze.
Please welcome to the stage for the award ceremony.
We get ready then for the victory ceremony of the women's junior time trial. A spectacular performance by Oda Gizinger of Norway. Did everything right, went out early, held on for so long. Paula Ostis looked superb on that final climb. I hope you've enjoyed today's race. We've got the junior men this afternoon, a huge field of riders.
So much emotion.
Yeah, I cannot believe it. Actually, it's really unbelievable. I don't know what to say.
Talk to us about that effort. You gave absolutely everything you had out there.
Yeah, it was really tough parkour. We made a pace plan, obviously, but it was hard to achieve that or to reach the watts. So I just focused on my feelings and I just gave everything I could, and it worked out. So.
And it worked out well on the cobbles as well. Maybe your experience on the Flanders Classic that they did this year at the junior level, that helped as well.
Yeah, but still it's so different on a TT bike, and I never practiced that actually. So it was really new. So I got in with an open mind. Like, I will see how it goes, and yeah, on the Racken actually it went pretty good. So I had a good feeling about it. So yeah.
So many Dutch world champions in the past in the elite levels, Marianne, Annemiek, Anna. Now you in the junior level, what does it mean? You're a world champion.
Yeah, like I said before, I still cannot believe it. Just wow.
Wow, it's pretty good. Well, enjoy the podium. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Megan Aarons, junior world champion. Went on feeling. She had her computer on, but to let you into a bit of background, Anna van der Breggen said she rode on feeling the other day because here at this altitude it's so difficult to understand your normal power. So Anna van der Breggen did exactly the same. Maybe she passed on a little bit of tips to Megan Aarons. Ride the way your body feels and see how fast you go. We're waiting for the podium presentation. A margin of victory at the finish, 35 seconds over Paula Ostis. would imagine that Megan Aarons is about to sign a World Tour contract. I would not be surprised at all. She doesn't have a contract yet announced for next year. If she hasn't signed, she will sign. Because this rider has now become
one of the riders that all the World Tour teams will be looking at.
A reminder of our top 10 on today's race. Maybe just had a little section where the climb didn't quite go to plan. Clicking her way through the gears all the time, clearly trying to find a bigger gear, keep on top of the momentum. We're almost ready for this podium presentation now. Area behind, so I can see when the riders walk out and everything that's going on there. The crowd is ready. The cameraman is on the stage and they're getting set for this presentation any moment now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the awards ceremony of the 2025 UCL World Championships in Kigali. Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à la cérémonie protocolaire de championnat du monde route UCI 2025 à Kigali.
Ikaze kuri mwese muteraniye hano, ikaze kuri mwese mudukurikiye, tubaha ikaze mu birori byo gutanga ibihembo ku bakinnyi bitwaye neza muri shampiyona y'isi y'amagare y'ibihumbi 2025 UCI World Championship iri gukinirwa ahangaha i Kigali.
Here's our podium.
Award ceremony of the 2025 UCI World Championships Women Junior Individual Time Trial. Cérémonie protocolaire de